From Nashville, Tennessee, here's the Porter Wagoner Show. Starring Porter Wagoner, Dolly Parton, Speck Rhodes, Don Hauser, the Wagonmasters, and today's special guest star. And now, here's Porter.
Well, today I got a letter from my wife. Said she knew everything I'd done about every place I'd been. Said she had a whole lot of pictures of me on the dance hall floor. If I didn't think that was enough, she'd dig up a little bit more. I'm gonna stop rambling, gambling, staying out late at night. I'm gonna go home where I belong, and I'm gonna act right. Right nervously and slowly took a peek. The money that she was asking for, I'd have had to work a 10-day week. Now you know that I'm not afraid, I've always been pretty tough. Now, honey, don't you know I still love you? Tell me, why do you play so rough? I'm gonna stop rambling, gambling, staying out late at night. I'm gonna go home where I belong, and I'm gonna act right. I'm gonna go home where I belong, and I'm gonna act right. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you a lot. We have a wonderful audience here in the studio. Welcome to our show, and welcome to all of you folks out there. I think you'll be mighty happy you've enjoyed us, or have joined us. Ain't we having a big time? We have two great guests today. Rusty Draper will be along in a little while. Right now, we want you to meet our first guest, an old boy that has out a big hit record called the Welfare Cadillac. Let's make him welcome Mr. Guy Draper.
Well, I've never worked much. In fact, I've been poor all my life. I guess about all I really own is 10 kids and a wife. Of course, this house that I live in is mine, but it's really a shack. But I always managed to drive me a brand new Cadillac. Back door steps, man, that done fell plumb down. Front screen doors off and laying somewhere out there on the ground. Wind just now whooped another piece of that old tar roofing off the back. Sure hope it don't skin up that new Cadillac. Front porch post, of course they all loose the bottom. Don't make no sense to fix them because that floor just too rotten. Winter we have some snow that sometimes blows in through the cracks. Of course, it gets too bad, we just all sleep out there in that new Cadillac. Now, I know the place ain't much, but man, I don't pay no rent. And I get a check every month from this year federal government. Every Wednesday, man, I get commodities, why, sometimes 4 or 5 sacks. Of course, I pick them up down to wherever I was driving a new Cadillac. Now, some folks say I'm crazy, and in fact, I've even been called a fool. But my kids get free books and all them there free lunches at school. We get peanut butter and cheese, and man, they give us flour by the stacks. Of course, them welfare checks, they meet the payments on that new Cadillac. But now, things still gonna get better yet, or at least this is what I understand. They tell me this new president's done put in a new poverty plan. Man, they say he's gonna send us poor folks money. They say we're gonna get out here in stacks. In fact, my wife's already shopping around for her new Cadillac. privilege and honor being with you.
It's our pleasure to have you visit our show, and congratulations on a big hit record.
Thank you a lot, Porter.
Oh.
I really appreciate it.
I want to ride home in that new Cadillac when we get
Well,
done.
I don't know. I've got my big fat wife with me. That's that big fat one back there. I can't tell whether she's laying down or standing up. Ain't but 2 inches difference in her either way. And from here, I can't tell. But if there's room, I'll be glad to take you.
All right. Hey, we'll be right back in a minute. Thank you, boys. Mighty nice job, Mack and Buck. Now then, it's time to meet the beautiful little lady that's with us each week on the show to do one of her fine songs. This one's called My Blue Ridge Mountain Boy. Miss Dolly Parton.
Like the one in old Virginia. No, they ain't real. Like my Blue Ridge Mountain boy. I was just a little past 18 when I came to New Orleans. I had never been beyond my home state line. And oh, there was a boy who loved me dearly, but I broke his heart severely when I left my Blue Ridge Mountain boy. But life was dull in my hometown. Lights went out when the sun went down, and so I thought the city life was more my style, a little more my style. But nights are lonely away from home, and it's easy to go wrong. The men ain't kind like my Blue Ridge Mountain boy. And New Orleans held things in store, things I never bargained for. And every night a different man knocks on my door. Oh, but late at night, when all is still, I can hear a whippoorwill as I cry for my Blue Ridge Mountain boy. Oh, but I can't ever go back home since the boy I love is gone. 'Cause he grew tired of waiting for me to return. They say he married last October, but I never will get over all the sweet love of my Blue Ridge Mountain boy. Blue Ridge Mountain boy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Fine job, Miss Dolly Parton. Boys, if you will, gather around. Let's do a number here. This is the title song from an album we got out on the R.C. Victor label. Me and Brother Bill was a-going a-fishing down to the river one day. A big can of minnows, a lot of sourdough. The fish was a-biting, we was gonna have fun. Then the big man come, said, I'm a game warden. Chased me and Brother Bill away. We take him out of sack and we throw the ball back. The big man him do say, well, you got to have a license. Yeah, you got to have a license. We asked him why, the man replied, cause you got to have a license. Well, I drive him down an open highway, pass him up a highway troll. Let me go right along, not a no do wrong. The trees go by me, think I'm a fly, I'm a sing a little song, and I have a lot of fun. Then before I know, whistle blow, the big man roll my way. He pulling me down, I'm a hit to the ground, shaking so cold I have to know. The big man him do say, well, you got to have a license, yeah, you got to have a license. I asked him why, the man replied, cause you got to have a license. She making me feel funny. I love her, that gal with a big lot of noise. She giving me kids, but she giving no joy. Me pretty young and I want a lot of fun. But she tell me no to watch my step. She don't want to be too gay. She say, don't I told you a lot of big time. A little gal she do say, well, we got to have a license. Yeah, we got to have a license. I asked her why, she replied, cause you got to have a license. Thank you very much for watching that good message. Many thanks to all of you that patronize our sponsor. We certainly appreciate it more than I could ever tell you. Now then, it's time to check in on the telephone and see what's happening with Speck and Sadie. Let's listen.
Hello? Yeah, hi, Sadie. Yeah, I'll be down to pick you up my brand new Cadillac. Yeah, no, I ain't got one. They won't let me in the welfare office. No. No, I've been downtown most of the day with little Julius. He was sitting out in front of the Sadler's store crying. I asked him what is wrong. He said, well, Uncle Speck, he said, been saving up my money to buy me one of them cowboy suits like Mr. Porter Wagoner wears. He said, I wanted to get me a Western outfit, and then he said, I'm real upset. I said, what's the matter? Didn't you save up enough money? He said, yeah, I saved up enough money, all right, Uncle Speck, but I couldn't find me any bow-legged cowboy breeches. Oh, man, bless his heart. He has a hard way to go living with that stingy old papa of his. He has to save up the money to get anything he wants. Aunt Carrie got on to Uncle Soak the other day and asked him for some money. Yeah, she wanted to go see the doctor. She's bothered with rheumatism and lumbago. Yeah, she wanted $10 to go see the doctor to get rid of the rheumatism and lumbago. Well, Uncle Peach gave her a $5 bill and told her to go get rid of the rheumatism and let the lumbago go to the next payday. Yeah, look, I'll be down to pick you up after a while. You might check with Lottie. We may get her a date with old Guy tonight. We'll all go out in that brand new welfare Cadillac. Okay, see you after a while. Goodbye, honey. So long, darling.
All right, thank you, Speck. That's good job there, old partner. Thank you. Want to do a song written by a good friend of mine who was on our show some time back. A great man named Wayne Rainey. This is one of his fine songs. There'll be a great gathering in the sky when all of God's children get home. We'll join the happy millions as they sing there around the great white throne. I'm speaking of a big camp meeting where we never shall say goodbye. I'm longing for the day when they hear me say there's a gathering in the sky. One by one we pass through the valley dim. Our load seems hard to bear, but I'm going to a great reunion where people's not afraid of prayer. There'll be a lot of old time singing somewhere up there on high. It seems that I can hear them saying there's a gathering in the sky. There'll be a great gathering in the sky when all of God's children get home. We'll join the happy millions as they sing there around the great white throne. I'm speaking of a big camp meeting where we never shall say goodbye. I'm longing for the day when I hear my Savior say there's a gathering in the sky. Thank you for watching that good message and welcome back. I want you to meet my special guest now, a gentleman that I admire an awful lot in our business. He's a very fine gentleman, a wonderful showman, and has had some great records. He records for Monument Recording Company, and let's give him a big welcome. It's his first visit to our show, the one and only Rusty Draper. Thank you.
My job is making people happy, and I work real hard at my trade. I got the whole world for my workshop, no time for sitting in the shade. I'm the sunshine man. You got a problem, I got the plan. When you need a helping hand, call on the sunshine man. Well, I'll put the happy back in your laughter, repair the twinkle in your eye. You'll find that I give real good service, and all I charge is a smile. 'Cause I'm the sunshine man. You got a problem, I got the plan. When you need a helping hand, call on the sunshine man. If you follow my philosophy, put your worries and your troubles down. It won't take any more effort to smile than it does to frown. I'm the sunshine man. You got a problem, I got the plan. When you need a helping hand, call on the sunshine man. Hear me? I'm the sunshine man. You got a problem, I got a plan. When you need a helping hand, call on the sunshine man. Call on the sunshine man. Call on the sunshine man.
Fine job, Rusty.
Thank you,
Man,
Porter.
that's a wonderful song, real
Thank you.
happy sound.
Let me tell you, it's wonderful to be down here with you. We watch your show, Faye, my wife and I, all the time. We're around the country, and we watch it last time from Oklahoma City.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure do.
And
Enjoy it.
I want you to come back again when we'll have you on for a lot more, because we love you singing.
Be my
like
pleasure,
you were.
partner.
Thank you.
You bet you, partner.
Come back again
Thank
real
you.
soon. Rusty Draper, nice hand for you. He'll be back again real soon. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, here is the trio of Ike, Mike, and Speck. Boys, they're like the World's Fair. They get bigger and better every year. Make them welcome, Ike, Mike, and Speck.
Let's all sing together. All your part of love is staying alive, put in my heart and soul. And I know my love will never be the same. For my feet and grandma did it play for you and you alone, dear. And I know that you are guilty of the shame.
Into its life, love is born for one and one alone, dear. The love I showed was surely not for me. But still my heart cries out for you and you alone, my darling. And I know our love will never be the same.
Part of love is staying alive, put in my heart and soul, dear. And I know our love will never be the same. All my pleadings have all been in vain for you and you alone, dear. And I know that you are guilty of the shame. Now, oh, your part of love is
What can I say, boys? That's a wonderful job. Thank you, fellas. Poison Love. Hank Snow and Chet Atkins has that out. And that'll help sell some records for them, too, boys.
Yeah, they need the money.
I know. They do. I think it's the first record that Chet ever tried to sing on. And, or ever sang on, I should say, I guess. But anyway, it's a fine record of theirs out. Well, looks like I'll be looking for another record label next week. No, I'm just kidding. They got a great record out. Mac, bring the fiddle over here just a second. We got a minute left, and let's me and you kind of sort of work it over. You want to?
D, D, D.
That's all of our time, folks. Thank you a lot for being with us. I hope you've enjoyed our special guests, Guy Drake and Rusty Draper. Until next week, Porter Wagoner saying, so long, everybody. So long, Don.
This has been the Porter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good country music and fun brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry. This is Don Hauser inviting you to tune in again next week, same time, same station.